Hello. What up, everybody? John Sanderson with Limitless. Thank you for joining me. Hey, we're on Friday afternoon/evening, and we are gonna get to work. Okay, if you're watching the show, all right, chances are you're trying to improve that basketball. But realize, guys, it is a long journey. Alright, and you will get tired of it, and you will get bored of it, and you will get like achy of it. You just have to keep going. Alright, it's those people that can somehow either enjoy this, like enjoy the running, enjoy the lifting, enjoy all the shots you got to shoot, enjoy all the losses that you have to take, 'cause you have to play against better players, enjoy watching this show, even when it's like super boring sometimes, and just enjoy learning. It's those people that love all that stuff that will make it the furthest. But there's a special second group of people. It's the people who don't enjoy most of that stuff, but do it anyways. They will never be as great as the first people, but they'll be greater than everyone else. All right, and those first people are extremely rare. Those are like 10 people in the world at any given time. All right, but the secondary people who force themselves to do those hard things, there are thousands of those people. I mean, not like hundreds of thousands, but there's thousands of them. many of those people end up being in the Olympics, in pro sports, things like that. And it's a very special person that actually enjoys each of these things. So if you find yourself a little dismayed when you're like, man, this is boring, man, this is hard, oh, I don't like that, I don't like that either, I don't like that, it's okay. That means you can still be not maybe like the greatest, but like one of the best ever. Alright, so your ceiling isn't that much lower just because you happen to not like it. No one likes this. If you like this stuff, it's weird. Alright, so if you happen to be a person who likes this stuff, and you happen to be like, oh, nothing more than I love to do some push-ups every single day. I love sprinting. I love shooting 500 shots. I love learning from just like some old guy talking on freaking YouTube, and like I like studying the plays. I like all that stuff. Then I like playing 4 years up and getting my butt kicked. If that's you, whew, then you're special. All right, tell me if that's you or not. That'd be crazy, so I can know who you are. I mean, I don't know, man. I'll give you some money right now if that's you. Let's go. All right, but chances are it's not. So it's gonna be horrible sometimes. You just gotta go through that. What up, Jace? If you're in the comment section, let me know that you are here. Again, this stuff, it's on repeat, man. It's like Groundhog Day. All right, we get new people here all the time. Kids leave, kids come, kids go. It's like, whatever. One day I'll find that kid who will stay. One day. Because I've remained the same. But I knew that I had that in me. I know I can do this until the day that I die. All right, but again, I'm very, very different. But there's better people than me out there. It's Michael Jordan. There's Kobe Bryant. There's extraordinary individuals. Like there was like Steve Jobs. There's extraordinary people out there who are greater than I could ever been. So I know that what I have inside me can be replicated. All right, so you guys at least beat me, if not more. So I will never give this up. And if you want to keep going, I'll keep going with you, and I'll speak to myself if I got to. All right, so if you're here now, try to stay here. Try your best. All right, just try. All right, quote of the day. Quote of the day is nothing. It's nothing at all. It's like deep like that, man. It's like, oh, dude, what is he trying to say? Is he trying to say that like life is nothing, and it's about the nothing? It's I see. So now it came up. Okay, yes. Pursue what makes you come alive. It's kind of like a quote the other week, but pursue what makes you come alive. You must go after the things that make you happy in life. All right. And so, like, it's like the things that you just can't live without. And if that's video games, I guess that's video games. But it's the things that truly make you come alive. And usually those things are things that you have to work at. The things that you naturally have usually aren't like the most inspiring things. It's the things that you work at, that your parents like, that helps your friends enjoy, that you're inspired about or whatever. It's these things in life that truly make us happy. These are the things that we have to run after, the things that we must improve, the things that we must seek with all of our hearts. If we are to make a good life for ourselves at all, these are the things that we can't leave behind when we're trying to go for our masters or graduate from this and that. But when we're trying to like go after this girl or this like whatever in life, like this whatever, you must realize what makes you come alive. What makes you like truly just like your soul needs this thing, like the happiest that you ever are. Go after that thing, even if the road to get there isn't all that happy. If this thing makes you come alive and like light your soul up, you must go after it with all your heart. If you don't, you're doing yourself a disservice, and you're not going to find out until you're 70 that should have been the thing that you should have gone after. Now this thing can change, and when it changes, you're just practicing for that change. All right, so you're practicing greatness so that one day you can go after great things. All right, so that's the quote of the day for this Friday, the 6-word quote of the day. For the 6th day of the week, pursue what makes you come alive. If you don't know it during practice, you got 6 push-ups if you're between 1st and 4th grade, 12 if you're between 5th and 8th grade, and 18 if you're between 9th and 12th grade. If you're older than that, what the heck are you doing at our practices? You're not invited. But we will one day have adult leagues. I'm going to use the high school hour to have the adults there, and then during the wintertime when the high schoolers are gone, that the adults will just stay there. So we can always have that hour of gym time, or hour and a half. So we will include adults eventually. Will we make them do push-ups for not knowing the quote of the day? Heck yeah. They got to get strong too. Man, of course, dude. But will we make them do the games? They'll have games on the weekend. Will we make them do practices and workouts? Heck yeah. Will we make them do challenges? We won't make anyone do challenges. But if you do want to do challenges, our challenge page is right here for you. You want to make sure that you go through all these challenges. One day, somehow, some way. No one's going to do it besides the great. This is why I say one day all the time, because there will one day come a time when we'll have someone like Steph Curry in our program, someone like Michael Jordan in our program, someone like Kobe Bryant in our program, someone like LeBron James in our program. And that kid will appreciate it because he won't have to get there based off of circumstances and luck. But what's more than that is we're going to have a player like, let's say, Jamal Murray in our program. All right? And instead of Jamal Murray just being a starting point guard in the NBA, we're going to make Jamal Murray the greatest player to ever live. Or one day we'll have some like current D1 player on our team. Whoever's a D1 player right now, you can pick one. Someone who's not going to go to college, like I didn't go. Someone who's not going to go to the NBA, like I didn't go to the NBA. But we're going to take that player and we're going to make him into an NBA player. All right? Or we can take a D3 guy and make him into a D1 guy. Or we can take you and make you into a D2 person. Wherever level that you're on, we're going to make you better. And we're going to do that for a whole bunch of kids. Because we're about improving. We're not about finding out who we are. We're finding out who we want to become. And it's through these challenges, through this challenge page, that you're going to find out who these people are. You're going to see a kid one day, and he's going to be on a mission to like look at all the movie clips, to do the dribbling dojo, the fast class, the Euro steps, the dunk school, 5-minute rush challenge. He's going to do all these things in order. He's going to be like, oh yeah, I got it. I got it. And he's going to be knocking them out. Probably be a first grader. And you're going to be like, whoa, this kid's bringing it. And then comes all the jealousy and all the autograph sessions and all the 50-point games and all the things that people will think that he naturally was always like that, but it won't be like that. All right, he'll work his way toward that. And if that first or second grader is here right now, that first or second grader is doing these challenges right now, finishing day 9 of our 2-minute 2-ball dribbling challenge. If he's a second grader, he's doing the day 9 of the homework assignment. He already knew about the first 8 days if he's a second grader. He's on day 9 of it right now with the triple cross repeat. All right? And if he's the third grader, well, then the third grader is doing day 6 of the workout card, which is 5 minutes of ball handling, 50 minutes of push-ups, 100 jump shots, and 5 minutes of jump ropes. If he's a 4th grader, he's doing day 9 of the homework assignment, which is, again, the triple cross repeat. If he's a 5th grader, this future NBA player is doing day 6 of the 21-day challenge. That is mastery. As a 6th grader, he's doing day 6 of our 4-week trick shot challenge. All right, if he's a 7th grader, this great player who will one day come from a 7th grader, he's in month 7 of the 10-month Chastain challenge. He's already done 6 months of this crap. and he's going to keep going on and on and on. He's an 8th grader, day 6 of the workout card, and 9th grader. If you're a 9th grader out there and you keep keeping up with us, it's day 6 of week 5, the 5 Perfect Week Challenge. You're on the second to last day. You've done 5 straight weeks of this thing, and you thought that was impossible, but you've made it this far, and you have 2 more days to go. 10th graders, you're on day 9 of the fast class, and you're so fast now because of it. 11th graders, you're on day 40 of the 100 of the Pio Bracciavani challenge, and that's a whole bunch of stuff, but you are not prepared. All right, last one is 12th graders. You're on day 6, week 1 of the 5 perfect weeks, so you're starting this out. We got a grade was finishing up, you're starting this out. So that's what all the challenges are, and that's what you should be doing if you're doing anything at all that's going to lead you to greatness. All right, good luck out there if you happen to be doing it, but I don't see anyone posting that stuff. Maybe you're doing it. All right. Our trivia question today is being killed again once again by Jay Stoff. Roni and Nate kind of far behind, but our trivia question today is: drafted by the Pacers, this top 75 player all time has played for the Spurs, Raptors, and the Clippers. Who is this person? Drafted by the Pacers, this top 75 player all time has played for the Spurs, Raptors, and Clippers. If you happen to know, let us know in the comment section. Anyways, I'll be right back after this commercial break. Water break!
Hey kid, you can tell us more about Mendoza Water and Sewer.
That's better.
And we're back. Movie time. We talked about the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade movies last week. It's The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh is the 1st grade movie of the month. The Big Blue is 2nd grade. The Express, the Ernie Davis story is the 3rd grade. For the 4th grade movie, it's this movie right here. 8 Men Out. That's a baseball movie about the infamous Chicago White Sox. They basically cheated, and they got caught for it, and all the players got kicked out. It was 8 men out, so 8 men got kicked out, and it was the biggest scandal. And this kid right here is looking at one of the players, and he's like, "Say it ain't so, Joe. Say it ain't so." And it's a very popular line. I've even seen that line. I haven't seen the movie, but I do know about the scandal, and I do remember when they were in one of my favorite movies called Field of Dreams. There you go. I almost forgot. I almost said Angels in the Outfield. No, Field of Dreams. It was when Shoeless Joe Jackson came through the cornfields, and he was one of those players that got booted, and he swore that he didn't cheat, and his stats actually went up during that time. So there's a chance that he might have just taken the money, knew about the cheating, but then still just played his hardest. And but he still probably took the money. And there's no cheating in sports, man, because that takes away the integrity of the game. There's cheating in life for some reason, but sports is where we draw the line. I don't know why, but this movie tackles all of that, and it talks about that team. So if you watch this, let us know. And that's the answer. And I don't know if you noticed, but you can rewind the tape. But in our little trivia section, when I was showing it, see how it has like a random background image? That background image was of Kawhi Leonard when I was saying the question, whose answer was Kawhi Leonard. All right, so I was like trying not to like laugh about it, but yes, I had the answer in the background the whole time. J Stoff gets it right again. And the tricky part about that was that Kawhi Leonard has obviously played for those 3 teams, but he was drafted by the Pacers, who traded him on draft night. So I was being a little bit tricky. Drafted by the Pacers, this top 75 player of all time, has played for the Spurs, Raptors, and Clippers. That is Kawhi the Claw Leonard. Great job. Just added that point to you. So now you have 6 points, Jace. Congratulations to you. Man, going away with it. Going away with it. Back to our movies. Again, I have no clue how many stars this movie has because I have not seen it. But this is the 4th grade movie of the month, 8 Men Out. And the 5th grade movie is Dodgeball. Now, this one I do know about. All right, this is an extremely classic movie. You think that it's about dodgeball, not a real sport? Oh no, this sport's on the Ocho, baby. All right, this sport has so many funny lines. Like if you can't dodge a wrench, you can't dodge a ball, and that it's just an instant classic movie. And if you have not seen this, you need to watch this movie. It is hilarious. All right, and again, it makes fun of some tropes, things like that, but it's still very inspiring. That's why we watch these movies. This movie, 46 stars out of 50. I think I gave it 45 stars last year. I'm upping it to 46 because of the epicness of it. Stands the test of time as well. All right, last movie, The Hammer. Okay, I did see this. I just saw it once though. But it's a wrestling movie. Not wrestling like jump from the highest rope, but wrestling as in terms of like all close, like high school wrestling. Okay, and the wrestlers out there, man, with their cauliflower and stuff like that. That is a tough sport. This is with Channing Tatum in it. It's a deeper movie. I don't have a GIF for it, but I'm gonna throw 41 stars on it real quick. But it's a more movie. But if you 6th graders out there watch it, make sure that you post a movie report on it, like a 1-minute thing that just talks about it. Tell us something what it was about, like a little intro, then say what you liked about the movie, and then that's it. Just to let us know that you watched the movie, so that again, if someone's watching the movies, doing the challenges, yeah, we're gonna pay way more attention to that kid. In the future, we're gonna have a team in the middle that will be our elite team that I will coach. And if you don't do this stuff, you're off that team. And if you are doing these things, you will replace the players on that team. You'll be invited to special workouts, things like that. So I know that's the only way that I can make you guys do this. But if you start doing that stuff beforehand, oh my, even without me forcing you, beforehand, I'm going to get everyone to do it, trust me. But if you start doing it before I even force you to, that's when you'll be great. Because there will come a day when I'll force you and you'll say, oh no, I would have done it without you forcing me. Oh no, I totally would have. And you'll be lying. Because that's how the world is. So if that really is you, I guess you should be doing it now. You should be watching the movies. You should be doing the challenges. Yeah, but it's not. So yeah, I have to force you. Which is why when we added the running for the non-homework people, more people started doing the homework. Yes. The reason being is that you are not an NBA basketball player. You're not on your way there. We have to make you go there. And that's why you joined our program. And that's what we'll do. All right. But if you do it beforehand, then you can talk some trash. Until then, we're just the ones pushing you. And we deserve at least 10% of your NBA pay. Workouts. Scare shots coming up here on Monday. Tiered free throws, inverted euros, around the cone spot shots. Did I say that right? Yeah. Pick and roll against the drive and 180 tangent for shots. Those are all the things that we're doing next Monday. So make sure you guys practice those this weekend. Then today we got numbered scissor shots. Pick and roll slip. That's if they show too early. 2-ball dribbles. Under the chair dribbles. Curl jumper series. 1-on-1 high post to flash. Now, you can see all these things on this page right here, and I'll walk you through them. Okay, so all right, this is the page, and we have all these drills right here. So the first one will be the numbered scissor shots. You go to the homework page, click on drill demos. All right, so from the homework page, you go to homework, click on the drill demos, which is right there, and then you're at this page. So if you want to type in numbered scissor shots, boom, it's right there and it comes up. All right, and it shows you that we're dribbling the ball like this until I call out the number, and then you pull up to shoot. If I call out your number, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and then you pull up and shoot as you go between your legs. If you can't dribble between your legs, then practice that stuff right there. All right, the next drill will be the pick and roll slip. All right, and all the drills are like this. You can always find them. Can I type? Nope. There you go. Pick and roll slip is like this, where if they show too early, we just go to the basket. They show, we slip right there, and it's that slip pass where the pass is low, right by our knee. That is the hard part. All right, and we have to figure that out. Next one. What is the next one right here? 2-ball dribbles. That's easy. Under the chair dribbles, easy. Curl jumper series. I'll talk about that one real quick. For curl jumper series, we come off the curl for a jump shot, and then come off the curl for a 1-bounce dribble, come off the curl for a 1-bounce step back, and make sure that you're going away from the basket each time. Spin the ball out, curl into it, 1-2 step, shoot your shot. It's that curl and it's getting your hand ready and getting your foot ready, staying down low before you catch it. That is the thing. Now you're gonna go 1-2, then 1-2 away, and it's staying low. It's being quick. And then the last one is a step back jump shot. It goes 1-2, and then 1 step back and shot. And then you do the same thing from the opposite side. All right. Last thing would be, what is it? It's the flash. 1-on-1 high post flash. That one's pretty simple, but you just flash to the high post. Do we have this one? Right there. We can watch it. All right. So as you spin the ball, oh no, I guess you're not spinning. You can pass it to each other. You go 1-on-1 with a 1 dribble max. So we're playing 1-on-1, but you got to flash to the high post. If you make it, you keep it. All right. You flash to the high post off the catch, show, and then you go score. Got it? And then you want to be attacking them. So this is what we're practicing today, and that's everything that we're doing. Let's check something funny out real quick. Watch this. I don't know what it is. Let's see what it is.
And his kids are all big Raptor fans. Scotty and his kids are all big Raptor fans.
All right, so it's Scotty Barnes just being silly. That's probably why they're not in the freaking playoffs, Scotty. It's not time to dance. Why doesn't D'Angelo just go around him? That's really random. But yeah, I mean, he's having fun, but it's definitely a clown-like moment. The guy didn't go around him, but so yeah, I mean that's decently good. But yeah, I guess keep the ball away from the dude no matter what. But he still got the ball in the end. Is he silly? I don't know. Is it worth it? I guess. I mean, honestly, he didn't let anyone score on him. Having some fun. I'm decently okay with this. All right. Next one. Now this is some crazy stuff right here. All right. Wait, we got hockey? Is this what I? Wait, we are basketball. Why is there hockey on the screen? What? What's happening?
And Raquel will skate that down. He's got Zegers behind the net. He knows he's there. He goes right to him. Zegers here. He can. Oh, look at this! Oh, it's in! Oh my goodness! What a goal!
So, this dude just threw an alley freaking oop in hockey. I've seen the Michigan thing where they pick the puck up and they loop it around. This guy picked the puck up, threw it in the air to a fellow teammate, and that guy hit it in. Up, alley oop, boom, smacked it in. That is insane. That is cool. That's a basketball play done in hockey. And he's like, ah. Now they must have practiced that for like ever. Seriously though, they must have practiced that for a long time. That's creativity. That's what I like about basketball is that we are such a creative sport, but now other sports are starting to do the same things. You gotta love that. All right, let's see the story of the day and see how creative that is.
You must get to the point where you dive for every loose ball. If there's a player on your team still standing after that loose ball is gathered, they should get subbed out. This mentality keeps the entire team hungry, and it demotivates the opponent beyond measure.
If you play for us for one game, you know what we want you to do on loose balls. You better make sure that you do it. We're diving for every single loose ball because that shows people that you want it. All right, period. Like, I mean, it's just weird. But when you're a coach trying to teach this, you have to actually teach it. You can't just be like, drop on floor now. That's my Russian coach from 6th grade. He's not really Russian. He's a black dude. All right, but he was like, jump on the floor, and we were like hurting ourselves the whole practice. Like, so none of us even wanted to dive for the ball. It was like, dude. But then I think like time passed, and I got smarter. I started understanding, and I like people like Dennis Rodman. So I would be on the floor, and I think just through getting hurt, I figured out how to dive. And you dive by getting down low, and then you touch the ground with your hands first. There's like rules to it so that you don't get burned, so you don't get hurt. All right, but at the same time, you don't dive into people's legs as well. There's like etiquette to it. All right, but overall, you need to figure out how to dive. And I didn't know that people didn't know how to dive. I just thought people didn't want to dive when I was growing up because, for high school and for college, I just dove on the ground for the ball, even in like the pros, and no one was ever diving with me. I don't remember like diving into anybody. No, everyone would just watch me dive, and I would get those loose balls. And then when I became a coach and I started teaching it, quickly everyone started hitting the ground hard, and I was like, wait, let me figure out how I'm doing this so I can teach you. But then after I taught them, I realized people don't dive because they don't know how to dive. Yeah, they're lazy. Yeah, sure. And they're not tough, I guess, but they also don't know how. So as we taught our players just started diving. And as you see during the games, other teams do not dive. They don't understand it at all. And we'll catch them. We'll have 5 guys on the ground to their 1 or to their 0 so often. If it's ever like 5 against 2, or maybe someone on our team doesn't dive and it's like 4 against 2 on the ground, then it's like rare. All right? And now we don't really need everyone to dive. That is actually a bad thing, all right? Because you want one guy to like be prepared if you don't get the ball to play defense. But I like the fact that everyone just automatically thinks to dive because we're going to be creating those players. All right, and there's even people that say that you shouldn't dive because it injures players and things like that. Yeah, if you dive the incorrect way. We're not talking about that. We're talking about diving the correct way and at the correct times. So yes, you're going for that ball. I don't care what any expert on YouTube says, because YouTube is where experts reside, I guess. YouTube has the stupidest people on it ever. Wait, am I YouTube? Oh no. Okay, but yes, you need to be diving for these balls. You need to figure out how to do it. You need to have some guts. You need to do it correctly. Then when you get down there, you dribble the ball back up, or you pass it up. All right. So once you get in front of like college coaches, if that is ever a possibility, you have to stand out. You can stand out in many, many ways. But if you're a player like, let's say, Marcus Smart, a player like who's another one? Dylan Brooks, I suppose. A player like Draymond Green, a player like Patrick Beverly, who you rely on your toughness to get you a career, then you're doing yourself a great disservice, because those jobs are easy. No one wants to be a trash man. All right? People want to be the leading scorer on the team so often that there's a room for the trash man on every single team. And if you ever happen to be a superstar like I was in high school, and you die for the loose ball, now you're talking about like Michael Jordan territory, or like LeBron's chase down block territory, where it's ultra rare for someone who's good to be doing that. How Kawhi Leonard plays defense, no superstars do that. So whether you're going to be a superstar or role player, there's room for you if you can dive for the loose balls. So I know I talked about that for a long time, but it's extremely important, because it shows everyone that you have a passion for it. It shows everyone that you don't want to lose. It inspires your teammates. It demotivates the other team. There's so many things that it does for you. So do that. All right. We have games this weekend. Make sure you guys show up 30 minutes early. The game time's changed. All right. So look at that on the website. All right. For the smaller kids, the game time changed. Everyone else is the same time. All right. The quote of the day is pursue what makes you come alive. So make sure that you guys are doing that. All right. And then is there anything else? I'm going to perfect the information about Vegas soon. We are now up to about 4 players for the young kids. So we just need one more player within the next 3 months to sign up for Vegas, and I'm pretty sure that we'll get it. But the other team is all ready and set. So I will gather the information for that, and we will perfect the information for Taiwan. All right. So make sure that you see the new game times. I believe that there's 8:50 and 11:40 for the elementary, and then we have games. One extra game that day for the JV, and then JV, elementary, and middle school play the following day. So we have games for everyone. workouts for everyone. Make sure that you guys are still doing your stuff. Make sure that you guys do all the challenges and stuff like that. And here's the homework. Who's been doing that as we close up? Because you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. This is all everyone doing the homework. You guys do not have to run. All right, but you guys are improving. So I appreciate Kieran. I see Jace. I see Mello. All right, Blake Bastani. I see Teo. All right, Teo puts it all in there. I see Lincoln right there, man. All right, so keep posting, keep working. I'll see you guys soon. Take care, y'all. Peace out.
Yo. Hi. Hard breathing through kid on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuta, wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, good wonder. It's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but what baby?